What's up, guys? So I've grown old of the old, well, grown tired, not grown old of the old burnt muffler tips. They're a little bit small for my taste now, and then they just don't look like they go with the car. So I'm gonna swing by S&K. I'm gonna swing by Pep Boys. I'm gonna see if there's any other exhaust tips that I can buy that look a little bit better. I'm also gonna swing by the Dunkin' Donuts by my girlfriend's house, get her some coffee, because, you know, I'm a good boyfriend. And yeah, just to get out for a spin. I've been running into this issue where I can't get rid of this check engine light. I don't know if it's normal or if I have an exhaust leak or something, but I'm also going to be checking with my OBD11 dongle to see, there we go, see if there's anything I can do or what the fault code is for that check engine light. I just can't get rid of it. I hate it. I can't get rid of it. It's a new car. It shouldn't have a check engine light. I need to get rid of it. You know, at first I thought it was just the O2 had to be reset. But for some reason, it's just not coming off. I reset it with the dongle, and I'm still getting the same error. So definitely have to take a look at that and see what's going on. I'm not sure if it's maybe the clamps are not tight enough, so I'm getting some kind of exhaust leak, or what it is exactly. But we're gonna try to figure this out tonight. I have heard stories about certain downpipes, even with the O2 spacer, still having a check engine light. I've also heard that Volkswagens are known for having Christmas trees, but I just don't like Christmas trees. I like my car to be, there'd be no lights on there unless I turn them on. So I'm gonna swing by probably Pep Boys first, just because it's closer. And if there's nothing there, then I'm gonna swing by S&K and hopefully they have something. So I came out here to Pep Boys and installed these guys. What do you think? They do stick out much more, which isn't necessarily a plus for me. I think what I'm going to do is just cut down the pipe a little bit so that they can sit a little bit further in. That way it doesn't look ridiculous when I'm driving all around. But for now, it's just going to look like fart cannons. Big old fart cannons. But I think once it settles in, I push it in a little bit further in, it's going to look flush, it's going to look kind of OEM, and it's going to look pretty badass. So next up, well, I don't have to go to S&K anymore, so that's a good thing. All I have to do is just go get some Dunkin' for the lady and just head back home. Nothing better than a Dunkin' on a hot day in New York. So I'm just gonna go inside, give my Dunkin', well, the Dunkin', or her Dunkin', to Bay, and here's her car, sexy ass C300. Let's see what she says. Maybe she'll be surprised. I also ordered a new backpack. It's supposed to hold my GoPro and all my stuff for work. I wanted a nice, handy backpack that I could use to take to work and also kind of, you know, keep all my camera equipment so that I can get really into this YouTube game, especially since, you know, pretty much have all the gear now, or the ammunition I need. My content's been coming out all the time. Hope you guys have enjoyed that so far. Let's see how this GoPro does in low light. Probably sucks, but hopefully the white balance and everything gets adjusted, and yeah, but I'll see you guys when I get downstairs. Alright, so I'm done with all that, done with the funny business. I am going to now try to attempt to fix the muffler tips and get them to come in a little bit further inwards. So let me pull my car into the driveway. put my cutter attachment. By the way, if you guys are looking for a drill to do everything with, this Matrix is the bomb. I've had this for maybe like a year and a half, maybe close to 2. And I have the power drill, I have the driver, I have the cutter, I have the saw, the table saw. I have all the attachments for it, and it's awesome. It's like a multi-purpose freaking drill, this thing right here. I'm sure it looks different now because I know they made like a remodeled version, and I think that Snap-on Tools makes one as well, so that one's probably nice too, but it's probably a little bit more expensive. The Black & Decker one that I have wasn't too bad. It was like $100 for the whole kit, and it brings like 3 attachments, and then you could just buy every other attachment for like maybe 40 bucks. So, but anyways, let me grab the tools that I'm gonna need, and I'll get to doing this. If you don't have a proper saw, or you're scared about sort of you know, cutting your bumper or something like that, what I would suggest doing is, you can't see this anyway, so I would suggest doing cuts, maybe one here, one here, one here, one here, straight, and then taking the vice grip and just kind of twisting it back and forth, and it'll cut the pipe. It's not going to be a perfect cut, but with the tips installed, you're not going to be able to see it. Take it all the way back here, clamp it down, make sure it's tight, and then just kind of wiggle back and forth. So then go all the way around with this, and make sure you do about the same distance on the other side as well. Found it easier to just make incisions or cuts, vertical cuts that are like tighter together, because then it comes off easier with the vice grip. Now I could just slide this in, thread all the bolts back out, slide this in, take this and just gently tap it in. Alright, so check out the difference it makes. I'm doing it this way. This is the exhaust on the left hand side that I haven't done anything to. Right here. And here's the exhaust on the other side. You can see it from the top. It's a pretty darn big difference. Toes. You can see it from the side. This one extends that much out. And the other one, not as much. So just repeat the process for the other side. Whoa, and then you're done. Just an FYI, guys, if you do decide to cut the things the way that I just did it, just know that it's gonna be much harder than just cutting the whole thing off with the right saw. So check out how it looks. I think it's pretty neat. My windscreen, it keeps flying in the way, but let me try to hold it back here. I just got my new video micro on the Hero 5, so that's what I'm shooting in 2700K mode. I think it looks a whole lot better than the settings that I was using before, and when I render it down to 1080, I think it looks much better than recording in 1080 and rendering to 1080. So I messed with the settings, white balance, a bunch of different things, just kind of screwing around with a couple things, but check out how it looks. I think it's pretty sick. You probably don't hear me as well because my Rode Micro is directional, so it's only going to point in the direction that I am sort of shooting, but check it out. It looks so much neater than those other ones. And it makes it look just more badass. Check that. Wow, look at that ass. That's probably gonna be a thumbnail shot right there. Brought it out into the sunlight. Check out that ass. Pretty freaking sick. Either way, guys, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm just gonna go upstairs and probably watch some more YouTube and watch the Chris D'Elia special that comes out soon. Well, it's probably out already, but I'm just gonna watch it. And by the time you see this, it would have already been like a week or a few days. Who knows? Thanks again for watching, guys. Peace out. Later.